Sylvia was a beautiful girl. Long, flowing blonde hair, a perfect complexion, gorgeous blue eyes, and perfectly formed ruby red lips. It was Sylvia's birthday today. She had just turned 16. All of her friends were throwing her a birthday party, and what a gala it was. She was loved by all, for as well as beautiful, she was also the sweetest girl that had ever graced this planet. The party was wonderful. Her friends had all given a little money and had the most wonderful cake made. It said, "Happy birthday, Sylvia, from all of your friends. You're the best." After eating cake and ice cream with mints and the most exquisite punch, it was time to open her gifts. There was such an array of colors on every box. Bright reds and blues, yellows and green, and pink was everywhere. Pink was Sylvia's favorite color. It reminded her of the color of a newborn baby's soft skin. It reminded her of innocence. It reminded her of the promise of new life. When she got to the present from her best friend Susie, she was ecstatic. It was a porcelain doll that she had wanted for a very long time, ever since she had seen it in the window of Saks Fifth Avenue. Sylvia jumped out of her chair and began to run over to hug Susie. She looked gorgeous in her white evening gown, her blonde hair cascading elegantly down the back. On her way over to Susie, Sylvia tripped on a piece of frozen yogurt that someone had dropped. Sprawling headfirst, she caught the edge of her nose square on the corner of a brass coffee table, sending torn bits of flesh and bone fragments flying into the crowd. Blood gushed out of her face like a geyser, soaking her white gown and splattering on the faces of her friends who were surrounding her, their once smiling, happy faces now a blood-drenched mixture of shock and horror. Her once perfect nose was nearly gone. Now nothing but a gaping hole, oozing blood and brain matter. Her right eye had been jolted loose from its socket and now rolled in a pool of blood, eerily looking back at the shattered face of the once beautiful Sylvia. Sylvia died. The party ended.